It's your host Chris for Two Balloon Outdoors. But first, I want to go ahead and start off and say, I know it's been a while since you've seen Michael and I. We've just been super busy with school. Got some squirrels down here moving. I'm super busy with school, trying to stay focused. You know, school's our main priority. It's not YouTube. Although we do enjoy making stuff for y'all, trust me. Shh. Quiet. We do enjoy making stuff for y'all. It's just we got to stay focused on one task, and that's for us to graduate college. So we do want to apologize for that. First, second, this video is going to be a review. It seems that y'all really do enjoy us reviewing trail cameras, which is nice. I enjoy doing the reviews over them. I like seeing what cameras are worth the money. Today's video, we are going to be reviewing Wildgame Innovations Rival 20 Lights Out Edition. So hopefully y'all do stick around and enjoy the video. Alright everyone, so here we have the Wildgame Innovations Rival 20 Lights Out trail camera. So with this trail camera, the price of it is going to start out at $140.99. I bought this at Cabela's, so most times at Cabela's has a little bit higher price tag, I've realized over the years. Your camera is going to be obviously a 20 megapixel camera. Video is 720p, which honestly is kind of upsetting just because I know the Moultrie has a 1080p for the size of the camera along with the Spy Point. It does take 8 batteries, AA of course. The illumination is going to be at 85 foot, give or take, meaning that that's what they say, but most times that's not completely accurate. And then your sensor is going to be at 60 foot. Now, as y'all can tell, I have already opened this prior, at least once. So we'll go ahead and pop this bad boy open. Normal Wildgame packaging. You get your first little kind of clear, pretty crappy top cover, and then your little piece of paper that gives it a design. So what comes with the actual camera is obviously the camera and the straps. Other than that, that is all that comes with the camera itself, along with the instructions and a warning that essentially just says do not take it back to the store. When returning it, send it to them. I am not going to be going through the user manual. I will post a link down below of the user manual if you are interested in looking into it. I believe they have it online, but I'm just going to save myself the process of doing that. So there's a strap. We are just going to go ahead and throw this bad boy in there for now. Get you out of the way. So here is our actual trail camera. Typical Wildgames Innovations trail camera. Here's the back side. It does have dirt on the bottom because I have been using it. I thought I would try a different way of going about using it by getting the pictures first and then doing the review. So here on the bottom, this is going to be your door that opens. You're going to have a little latch. One thing I did like to see was a gasket, more noticeable gasket. But we'll just run over the buttons real fast. You got your power, plus, minus, and then enter. I'll show you more about how to work all that here in a minute. This is where your SD card goes in. It shows you how to insert it. And also this is going to be your battery compartment. You're going to slide your thumb over, and as you can see, it will move this little latch to let you open it. Like I said earlier, it does take 8 AA batteries. In case you're wondering, it shows which you want on top here, along with right up here. So if you get confused and you don't know, that's how you'll know. Give me a minute. I'm going to grab a SD card and some batteries, and I'm going to show y'all how to set up y'all's camera. So I'm just going to run through just to show y'all how to put y'all's batteries in. Like I said earlier, slide that over. And I'm gonna press power, and then if you don't have an SD card in, like I do not, it's going to show you no SD card. Let me find an SD card that will work for us. One thing I did note while being out in the field is that your SD card gets inserted this way, which is kind of abnormal, I would say, for most all trail cameras. I personally think it is. You may not. So go ahead and press start. You're going to get your time, your date, your battery percentage. Now these are used batteries. It's going to show you how many pictures you have and how many remain. Turn this bad boy on again. Reset. We do not want to reset. So, actually, we'll do that. And then, so, here are all your settings. This thing would stop turning off. That'd be delightful. What you're going to do is you're going to press the plus button. You're going to run through all your settings, your delay, your video length, your resolution, exposure, PRI system, which is your infrared. Mine's a 24-hour. If you don't want it to take photos at night, you can make it. Infrared mode, still or video, location, and that's all the settings that you can run through. So they give you a good variety of settings that you want. So you got 2, 5, 15, and then there's more. You can go up to 30-second video clips. Which is all, really nice to be able to do for this camera. So that's really all you need to know about this camera so far. Since I did go ahead and use it before making this clippings, I already have my pictures ready, so we don't have to wait a while to get them. And I will give you all my final thoughts here in just a minute. What you want to do when you're hanging the trail camera, here it is, the Wildgame. At least what I'm going to do is I don't want to put it close enough that the deer will spot it when it goes off. So what I like to do is I like to look for a tree, like this one, perfect tree. What I like to do is I look for a tree like this. It's on the cockeyed angle. And I'll hang it on this. Now this tree is pretty flimsy, which I can see. It does move a little bit, so with the wind it will probably move. Which, I mean, is not a big deal, but in the aspect of checking trail cameras, it kind of is. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to see. I don't know. But when it comes to the aspect, I gotta steal this SD card. This old camera. It said it only had a picture on it, so I'm not terribly worried. But what we'll do is you'll check your bottom to see your SD card. So my SD card's going to go in this way. We'll slide it in, and then we'll do that. And we'll shut that bottom for now. And the reason why is because I don't want it flailing around. So what I like to do is my tree's small, but my line is long. Is I'll wrap it once, wrap it under, wrap it up on top, and you see how that worked out. So now that sucker's not going anywhere, so I want it to. And since my trail camera, I'll step back and I'll look at it, and I don't know if I can see it, but it's right up there. Let me see. It's right there on the tree. Now I feel like that's a good thing. Now do y'all see this limb right here? This one. Now what's going to happen is every time this thing flails around, your trail camera is going to get set up. So what I do is I reach down there and just bend it right like that. And the benefit of doing that is, I'm going to take my headlamp off and hold it like a flashlight. The benefit of doing that is now, whenever there's a strong wind, you won't get 450 pictures of nothing. Now this will only be set off by the actual trail camera. So now let's get to the part y'all may be wondering about. Here we go. So now you may be wondering, hey, let me turn down this setting. There you go. Y'all may be wondering, oh, okay, so I've got it hung up. Now how do I start it? So what you want to do is you just want to press the power button. Okay, make sure you check your, well, it says my card's full even though it's an empty card. Ignore this. This is just for y'all's demonstration. I'll get this fixed before the video comes out. So what you want to do is you want to press start. Then you want to check your settings. I would do this before I came out to the woods so I'm not making too much noise. Then after that, you press enter. Your camera won't say anything. It will not do anything. Then you're just going to shut your camera. Mine's not want to shut because my cable back here's got caught it. There we go. See it flashing red? That's it letting you know, hey, I'm about to go off. You got 30 seconds. So in that 30 seconds, you go ahead and leave, and your trail camera will go ahead and start taking pictures once 30 seconds is up. So that is how you put it on the tree, and yeah, so I'll give it about a few weeks. Once I get a new SD card in it, I'll give it about 2 weeks or so, and we'll come back and I'll check the pictures. Alright everyone, so final thoughts about the trail camera. Overall, I'm not really impressed for the price tag that this thing is coming out as. At $140, I'd expect it to at least have 1080p quality video. That kind of was shocking to me. But so out of 1 out of 5 stars, I would give it a 2.5. The daytime pictures were decent. Moving pictures were not that good. Don't get me started on the nighttime pictures. The nighttime pictures were horrific. I had my trail camera probably 10 foot away from my pile of corn and my salt block. Maybe even more than that, 12, 15. I would put 10 to 15 yards away, and it just was a white deer almost 90% of the time. As a hunter, you know, if I got a buck that's walking in front of that camera, I want to be able to identify exactly how many points are on that buck. With this camera, you're not really able to do that. Maybe that's because with how much lumens it's putting off in infrared, I need to put it back further. Maybe it's user error, or it's just the fact that their camera is not equipped enough to be taking night photos. That I'm not 100% sure on, but I know I did get some good night photos. Not every photo in the night was bad. I have a few good ones. That's how I was able to identify a 3-antlered deer, was because of that camera. But the reality of it is of 10 pictures, if I only get 1 or 2 pictures, that's not good enough in my eyes. I would at least like to have 7 or 8 that are really good pictures. Daytime moving deer was bad pictures too. Maybe that's along again with the camera needs to be, or the camera lens needs to be fixed, or the actual camera itself needs to be fixed. Wildgame, that's on y'all, because there shouldn't be a reason for my camera to do that. Now, if a deer was eating corn, you know, chilling there, having a good time, it took really good photos. I was really impressed about that. But as the weeks progressed, more and more deer started showing up on camera. I started having to pay the toll of Wildgame's camera once again. This is my second Wildgame camera review, and for the second time in a row, I'm not impressed. That's just my personal opinion, you know. I would love to give them a 4 or 5 star. But for y'all, I don't want to recommend a product that's not up to my standard, let alone my brother's standard or anybody I know standard. I wouldn't recommend this camera to my family. For $99, I can go get a Spot Point that takes twice as better pictures as that camera. I'm not trying to bash Wildgame or anything, you know. They're a great company. It's just, maybe I'm just getting bad luck with their cameras, you know. It could be anything, all right. But I know for a fact that I've had other cameras in the same exact location, taking the same exact pictures, and I did not struggle that much with the pictures. So maybe they need to fix it. Maybe I need to stay away from Wildgame cameras in general. That I don't know. I couldn't tell you the truth answer about that. So for $140, would I recommend? No. Go buy a Moultrie. You know, go get a Spot Point. I don't really know what else I can say about it, man. I guess my very final thought about it is Wildgame. Y'all need to try to fix something about that camera. I don't know if it's in the software, the camera, that itself maybe needs to be fixed. That I have no clue. But I think that's all I really need to talk about with this camera. I do want to go ahead and announce that I will be creating a DIY camera arm for when you're in the tree stand. I'm just go ahead and put this out there because I want y'all to realize that we are trying to make videos, Michael and I. We are. School is just our main priority right now. We have to do good in school so we can keep doing videos for y'all. Hopefully y'all did enjoy this video. If I did, make sure to hit the like button down below. And if you do subscribe, make sure you hit that bell. That bell will let y'all know when we upload a video because our videos right now are kind of far stranded out. We're trying to reel them back in together. No pun intended. And hopefully this season we can get a bear and get some turkey footage and some duck footage for y'all. Other than that, I hope y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all.